Hello, and welcome to another episode of TacoBytes, your daily bite of Degen, episode number 598, coming to you live from somewhere, nowhere, Paris. Oh my gosh, like I was this close from starting the space tonight in the Louvre, but it was one of those things that I guess didn't really want to like frown upon. I was an amazing, I was a guest of a guest, and it was I owe that person amazing things. Super grateful for today. Day one Paris Blockchain Week. It's one of those events that just looks so tiny, and then you get in deeper and it just expands out. Ton of micro projects, ton of great projects. I am gonna have a blast for day two. That's why tonight's going to be a quick bite, because I got to get to bed because I got to be up at like 6:30 or something to get there at like 7. It's going to be an amazing day for day two. But I ended up doing something, and I'll get into that in a second. But just got to talk with so many people today, shake so many hands, and see so many people that know me. Was really cool. One of the things that I am doing, if you were watching a video somewhere, I am going to give you an airdrop, is what I'm going to do, because I was given a lot of airdrops. I was given this many stack of airdrops of tokens of, 5 to like 500. And so I'm going to show these at certain times so that you can have them. So here's the first one. You have to first download scan QR code 1, and then once you download that wallet, make a seed phrase. You can then use that QR code to download your airdrop and have some fun with it. This is courtesy of the Hosky team. For those that don't know, Hosky token, it is the perpetual dog token on Cardano that just does not die. But amazing people are behind it. And I have shit posted back and forth with the team on Twitter for a while, and finally getting to meet them IRL is pretty cool. Got to see the Rare Evo guys, got asked to, do a couple interviews and stuff like that. And just sort of having that vibe and feeling all around Paris Blockchain Week was amazing. It's just so many cool things building. One of the really interesting projects, the team that I'm most excited to talk with tomorrow is the Neon team. Neo. One of the things that Neo did a year ago at Consensus was they created a wallet in a ring, NFC enabled and everything like that. And they had this cool, this really cool, like, dynamic NFT thing for this lizard and stuff like that. And I got to run into the team. The team had a great booth today, and they were doing NFC wallet shirts. So you literally can carry a wallet on your shirt, which is pretty cool. Then, talking that they're going to be doing something again to continue on for those that have those rings at Consensus this year. So if you haven't yet planned to make it to Consensus, do so. But what they were doing is you can either leave the shirt blank, or you can color it, and they will then take a picture of it, turn it into an NFT. You can create the traits for it. Then they will put that shirt on that wallet that's attached to that phone, and you have the import key for seed phrase for it. And so I think that's sort of cool. I think that's really cool, actually. I got to talk with some of the dev team and stuff like that, and some of the technical pieces. that I actually am not allowed to talk about. But I learned a lot of cool stuff. Um, I was asked not to talk about it because they have a lot of things building in the pipeline, and we might have to, deep dive on them again and show you guys how to use Neon Link and what's building over there and what they have going on. So Neo is doing some pretty cool stuff, and excited. One of the things, got to go to several events tonight. I'd been invited to a private dinner with Bird Eye and Suland. Got to talk with amazing people there. I got to make friends with an amazing person over at Triton One and Solana Foundation the other night at the Circle event. Got to run into him again today and talk, and I was just so brain dead from talking to so many people and honestly not taking care of myself. I didn't eat any food and had just been drinking water all day, but and eating ice cream. I ate some gelato, but didn't eat any food. And I was like I had the question in my head and I just was sounding like such a dum-dums. It was not cool, but got to see a lot of the team from Solana Foundation. And super excited. Solana event tomorrow evening after my event, Crypto Cigars and Caffeine in Paris, with support from Manifest, Lifted Initiative, Raise, CPU Coin, Sweet Protocol, and Chainlink. So super excited about that, and really just an overall amazing day. Then I went to, then I'd been invited to another event, Elron and Bootsy Labs, and I got to see the founder of Bootsy Labs, Victor, who I know really well. Got to meet with the founding team behind Elron, Metaverse X, Multiverse X now. I apologize, Multiverse X. And just an all-around good night. I was like, all right, cool. It's time to go home. So started walking home. Had to pass the Louvre to get to my Airbnb. And someone that I know was like, oh, Taco, where are you going? I was like, I'm going home. And they're like, I'm going to this dinner at the Louvre. Want to come with? And I was like, yes, of course I did. But got to go have an amazing night. And by the way, here's that next airdrop. I really ask that if you've already claimed one, you let someone else claim the next one. Don't steal them all, please. I would really appreciate it if you didn't do that. But then at the end of the day, got to meet, got to go to the Louvre for dinner. I was offered an opportunity to go walk around the museum at night semi by myself. I'll be honest, I just felt not out of place, but like honored because I was a guest of a guest, and by amazing team, Chili's, sports token chain. If you remember, I did a video and talked about them when Coinbase was being facing litigation against the SEC and by the SEC, and the SEC chose to drag Chili's through the mud on being a security. So I had gotten to talk with Julian the other day, and but I got to sit and talk with him. We barely talked Web3 or talked specifically about like projects or anything like that, and more about like feelings on blockchain and what's growing in like ethics of blockchain and stuff like that. And it was just an amazing night. I gotta say, it was an amazing night. Then I had to come on home and get in some cool conversations and work done. Talked with CPU Coin, talked with a bunch of investors today for CPU Coin, talked with a few investors for Manifest Network, aka Lifted Initiative, and just excuse me, and talked with the Circle team about Sweep Protocol and a partnership there. So super excited on all of that, and just had a great time overall. Super wish you were here and enjoying this with me. And so I will just have to let you know everything that I sort of do and who I talk to. But I hope that you all have a wonderful day. Like I said, this is going to be this is a super quick bite. And I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight as we get ready for day 2 of Paris Blockchain Week. You can just see how tired I'm looking. And so we still got a shower to start the day fresh. But I want to thank everyone for joining in tonight. I hope that we see you all tomorrow. And as we talk about Paris Blockchain Day 2, which is tomorrow, and it's going to be an amazing day. Great speakers. Day 3, I'm doing my own thing Thursday. Just so you guys know what's going on is I had a media pass for Paris Blockchain Week, and Monday when I was picking up the pass, learned that they were short on volunteers. You know, I've volunteered. I've been crew at ETH Denver a few different years, and I always sort of find it, you know, that one's really easy because they're like, yeah, just work one shift one day out of like the 22 days that is ETH Denver. You're like, okay, I can do that. But they were in sort of a crunch because they were, you know, people that were driving in weren't able to drive in anymore. And I was like, hey, I'll volunteer. And they're like, what? Really? Your name's Taco. What kind of voluntary will Taco do? It's like, I'll do whatever the fuck you want me to. So got to I say upgrade. You know, I had my media badge and then got to slap a new sticker on it saying volunteer. And so volunteering for like the first 5 hours of each day, today and tomorrow, or day 1 and day 2. And you know, I'm just gonna have a blast. Get to work main stage work. I was asked to work with a bunch of VIPs and stuff like that that know me, and so this is a great day for networking and talking and having a great time. And as I've said a few times today, Paris Blockchain Week holds a special place in my heart as it was my first European conference a few years ago, and so I was, you know, after U.S. tour, then coming, you know, Paris, after being in London, but Paris Blockchain Week was my first European blockchain conference. And so anytime I can help them out, definitely will. Yeah, so that is it for now. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. As I said, this is a super quick bite. And as we end every episode, we end the same way. With our words of wisdom and the best, worst knock joke on the face of the planet. As we've told these words of wisdom 597 times, we are going to say it for a 598. A closed mouth cannot be fed, and you cannot feed a closed mouth. Meaning, if no one knows you're looking for opportunity, opportunity can never come a knocking. If opportunity does come knocking and no one answers, it's going to keep on walking. With that, wish everyone a great and wonderful night. All my heart and love to you, Liam. And you know, we'll see what goes on day 2. So, like I said, the greatest, worst knock joke of all time. Honor of those that come before us and those that come after us. If you know Farouk on Twitter, please tweet at him to meet up with Player One Taco. I would love that. That would be an amazing hug. I would love to give a hug to him. But knock. Who's there?